What's the Chow Chin Chows? GlitchxCity Games here, your coach of the Chester Chin Chows, and welcome back to another episode of the WSS, the World Showdown Series. It is week 3, and we are playing the Mexican Ludicolos and their coach Nutcracker. So, this match was not that great for me. Again, I'm realizing how slow this team is, but next week I have made some changes. We will go through them at the end of the episode to tell you guys what the changes have been and what is coming, what is going to be on the new Chester Chin Chow starting next week. And hopefully everything should go well. I'm realizing how slow this team is. So the transfers had to be made, and the transfer window is open from like week 2 to week 7, and you only get 3 transfers that you're allowed to make for free agent picks, and then you're allowed to make all the trades you want up until week 7. So I have made my 3 transfers ready for next week, and they should help me finally win the match. But that's next week, not this week, sadly. But before we get into today's battle, I want to show off this. And this is the new logo for the Everton Empoleons, our new team starting next year. I want to show this off now because there's a possibility with t-shirts, and I would like to thank Buffer for doing this for me. Buffett is his name, and he is a GFX commissioner. He is the person who commissioned the GFX. I commissioned him for the GFX for this. He made the GFX. They're awesome. Thank you so much for this. If you're watching this video, thank you so much for these GFX. I will use them, and if there is a t-shirt, you will get a percent of the cut. Honestly, you will get a percent of the cut. The rest of it will probably go to charity, but, you know, I will make sure if there is t-shirts out, there you go. But anyway, this is the logo. So let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. I think it looks absolutely awesome. It's going to be a while before we get to use it though, but I think it looks amazing. Anyway, let's get on with today's battle. Slow to start, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I start off with Hornswoggle, and I should have actually put this on really slow. Yeah, I really should have put this on really slow. Anyway, so let's try this again. So I start off with Hornswoggle, my Rodent Wash, hoping to get an eventual Volt Switch out of anything he makes. Come in. He brought in this thing. Sadly, I'm not faster than this thing, so he gets the Volt Switch and does about half. Did not realise he was faster than me at the time. Actually, I knew he was faster than me, but like, still. Wasn't expecting him to start with that. He goes into this. He goes into his Reuniclus. I Volt Switch out of the Reuniclus. And I went into Giratina, I think. Yeah, I went into Giratina because my way of beating Reuniclus was to make him flinch the hell out of him. So I Iron Head. I get the flinch, and I would have gone for the Iron Head again and tried to get the flinch again, and kept on going like that until I beat the Reuniclus. That was the plan. He switches out this turn. Goes into Excadrill. I Iron Head because I thought it might stay in, but like he didn't. Did no damage really. He goes into this thing. I'm guessing this thing also contained Earthquake. I switched into Neville here, and I switched into Neville here. I sort of shouldn't have switched into Neville. I honestly sort of shouldn't switched into Neville because Neville had Earthquake, but Neville is 4 times weak to Ice, and as you're about to see, I didn't think about that. I totally, in the moment, I forgot about the 4 times weak to ice and the chance of HP ice, which was almost a certainty of coming, and I totally, honestly forgot about it at the time, and it's probably what ruined me. He hits the hidden power. It's hidden power ice. Does everything to me. He's a life orb as well, so of course it was going to do everything to me. I switch into Licky Licky because it's the only other thing that has Earthquake. He Volt switches out. He gets the crit. I'm guessing the crit mattered, because it did about over half to me, so that's not cool. Switches into this thing. I went for the curse. That I think was a good play. Setting up the curse here. I go for the protect. This was a bad play. This was a very bad play. I should have body slammed at this point. I should have body slammed here, and I realised that now, days after the battle. Well, actually 1 day after the battle, but still, I realise that now, that I should have body slammed here with Typhoon. I'd set by protect, allowing him to get off the Dragon Dance, which swept my team at this point. Literally, swept my team. Because he got off another Dragon Dance here. And I got him down to 36, which I thought was really good. But sadly, now he starts... and then I protected here for the 3rd time because I knew he was going for the Devastating Drake. Now, somehow, Devastating Drake somehow hits through Protect. Doesn't get, like, the full damage, but it hits through Protect. And now people are starting to realise this game is over, because he has Moxie, and I just kept on getting destroyed. I thought the Dude Love might be able to outspeed Draining Kiss priority, and it worked a little bit, but then he has Steel Wing. So, yeah. I had nothing to go against this once he set up the Dragon Dances, I had nothing to go against him. Honestly, maybe I tried to snatch to see if I could get rid of the if I could take his stat changes away from him, but it didn't work as the way I wanted it to. I should have done that earlier, really. And he just, like, one-shots me from this point onwards. He gets confused at this point from the outrage, but he decides to switch out. And Excadrill finishes the job here with the Earthquake. Yeah. I got destroyed. I got swept by a Solomons, and I shouldn't have really even been swept by the Solomons. I kind of forgot about HP Ice. I kind of forgot about Dragon Dance on Solomons, and everything just went to hell in a handbag for me after that point. Yeah, I kind of got destroyed this week, but I'm okay with it, and we'll come back next week. I have made some changes to the team, though. I want to mention this now whilst we have the chance. So, I will mention this now. Incoming onto the team for next week. First off, we got rid of Drugon. Where is Drugon? Oh yeah, Drugon doesn't evolve, so hang on. So first off, we got rid of Drugon. You know what? I should do this on Showdown. Yeah, I should do this on Showdown. Okay, so I will go into Showdown. Okay, so first things first. So first off, I got rid of... So first things first, I got rid of Dragon for Swellow. Swellow is a very fast Pokemon. It also has good, decent attack and good special attack. It's got Guts for the ability, and also has Scrappy to hit ghost types as well with normal and fighting type moves. So I'm very happy, and we've called this Evan Bourne. Matt Seidel is its name, Evan Bourne. So there it is, Evan Bourne v Swellow. That is our Pokemon. That's our first transfer. So that we got rid of Dragon for. So there you go. Then we went ahead and got Tauros as well. Tauros is named Ryback, and we got rid of Licky for this. I'm really sorry, Licky, but I have so much trouble using you, and I use Protect at the wrong times, and I really get scared of using it most of the time. So I went for speed, and I've got Ryback the Tauros on the team for next week as well. Sheer Force is an amazing ability that Ryback can have. We've also got Anger Point, which is kind of amazing too, and we've also got Intimidate as well. So Intimidate can be useful. Sheer Force is probably what we'll mainly be using, and I guess maybe 1 week if we try it, we could maybe bank on a Anger Point, but I honestly don't know if I'm going to bank on an Anger Point. I really don't think I'm going to be doing that anytime soon. I really don't think I'm going to be able to be doing that anytime soon. So yeah, not going to be banking on an Anger Point. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we have Ryback for Tauros, Evan Bourne v Swellow, and finally our final transfer that I made. I got rid of Hirayama, and with the final pound, I had 40 points available to me from the draft, which means, in other words, I could cash in a tier 4 mon and trade and get a tier 3 mon. Which costs 100 points. So that's exactly what I did. I got rid of Hirayama and bought in Jeff Hardy, the Minsharo. Minsharo is amazing. This thing is absolutely really, really cool. So I really love it. It's fast as hell, got decent special attack, pretty good physical attack as well. We can use High Jump Kick, but also Drain Punch as well. These things can sweep rather nicely, and I should have gone for this first turn if during the draft if I'd realised I had 100 points instead of enough points to get Hirayama. I did try and discuss this with Darude during the draft, but he wasn't available at that particular time, so yeah. Never mind. Anyway, now we have it, so it doesn't really matter in the end. We have Jeff Hardy, the Minsharo. 3 amazing abilities. Reckless, Regenerator is really cool, and then Inner Focus, stopping us from flinching, which is always useful too. So 3 amazing abilities. Minsharo, Tauros, and Swellow are 3 new transfers to the team. I'm sorry about our other Pokemon, Dragon, Hirayama, and Licky, but I'm excited to see what these new changes can do to the team, and hopefully the Chinchous will finally win. Next week we play Blue Jay on toast in our Toronto Totodile, and me and her have had an amazing rivalry so far, and I cannot wait to bring it over to the WSS as well. But until next time, I'm GHPH Games. If you enjoyed today's battle, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm out. See you again.